bite-sized episodes. And we, or I, as part of the Sisters Let's Talk podcast, brought in today a very special guest. So, the hat she has on today is Naomi Bailey, our Sisters Let's Talk author. Now, if you have not read or do not even know who Naomi Bailey is, you should. So last year, I believe it was it 2 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago, we had Thankful for ZZ. Now, I love this. In fact, if I swing to which side? To this side, maybe behind me you can see a bookshelf. There you go. It's on my bookshelf. It's like right at the beginning, in the middle where everyone can see it. So she wrote a book for children, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I've given it away to kids as gifts. And this year, of course, she has so many things on her hands. She wanted to add one more thing to do. She now has an accompanied activity book that goes with Thankful for Zizi. So I'm just gonna let Naomi just tell us what this activity book is all about because it's the summer, and I think this activity book, when you're trying to figure out, hey, what can I do with my child, or what can I do with all these kids that are all home? This is something that you can do if you go, like, this is what I pictured. You go to the beach, you go to the picnic, or you're going on a trip. Instead of the kid asking you 24,000 times, are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Give them this activity book. Now it's packed with so many different types of activity, one of which I have been instructed to do. So I'm gonna let her explain what this activity book is.
Well, thank you, Lucia, for having me on the Sisters Let's Talk podcast. It is a podcast that is really close to my heart. So thank you.
You're welcome.
But I love me just the way I am. It's a coloring and activity book for girls that Lucia just mentioned that goes along with Thankful for Zizi. By the way, Thankful for Zizi is one of the happiest, no controversy book that I've ever read. I'm just saying it comes from a happy place. And that is the emotion I want to keep with that book and with what I do. It's like there doesn't have to be a villain or a controversy for you to know that you can actually like the things that you see around you, or you can actually appreciate what God has created. That doesn't have to be evil for there to be good, but good can exist by itself, basically. You see good better when evil exists, but I wanted to bring out that it can be beautiful at any time. We just need to see it the way God sees it. Um, so the activity book is just a way of relaxing and getting the minds to enjoy nature, because if you look at the pictures in Thankful for Zizi, you'll see a lot of flowers, a lot of things in nature.
Connection. Now it makes sense. She's very into this nature
I
artistic.
do.
I miss that connection. Now that you say it, is there.
I do, because I feel like you see so much of God's beauty in nature. Like you can look at a flower and just look at the intricate part of the petals and just see how you can look at two flowers in the same plant and it is so different yet so similar, and you can see how God intricately made that flower. And I'm in awe. I'm in awe of God's excellence and creativity in looking at a flower, looking at trees, or just looking at how blue the sky is and the different colors that the different shades of blue that it can be. Like I am in awe of God's creativity in that.
I met your mini I think he's 6-year-old at work. He collects all these outdoorsy things, flowers, petals, whatever. He was collecting them. His mother told me he came home crying one day. Why? Because he kept putting all these things in his backpack. And
Oh,
so the teacher said his backpack is now dirty and emptied all of his creation,
oh no.
collection,
It's
sorry,
collection,
his
yeah.
collection. And this guy was collecting all these for his art work at camp. He was waiting for school to
Oh.
close so he could use all these flowers, whatever petals you guys see, and create art. So I saw your little one.
I know, but that is like I don't think I collect. Oh well, I don't think my husband will agree. But yeah, but so the basically the coloring book is just like I have to do something with my hands, and I feel like creating or like just the blending of colors and like doing something that makes the theme of thankfulness and creativity in Thankful for Zizi come alive. I feel like this activity book does that because it gets me like I have been coloring. I was just showing Lucia what I'm coloring. Like I color it too, and it's like and you probably have seen it on my Instagram and stuff like that. But I coloring and painting takes my mind out of whatever is going on. It's like this mindless, beautiful thing that you're creating out of nothing,
And
like out
takes
of
the
this
off the
blank
top.
sheet. It does. And I feel like if our kids are creating something and it has the message of you're beautiful, you're brave, you're strong, and or just creating their activities in the book that they get to create something and it has a prompt for them to actually give it away to somebody and tell somebody that you're beautiful or you're strong. I feel like it's a way of them practicing gratitude and that's the same way practicing the art of giving something that they create and it has that feel good feeling when you do that.
I like the activity book because I think it has activities for everyone. I mean, every child is not the same.
Hmm.
They all have things that trigger that they are triggered by. They all have things that they're interested in, and so there's things to color. There's puzzles. There's counting, some math that it keeps them interested and not bored.
Yes.
That was part of the activity book that I really, really liked it. So, where can we get this book?
Oh, it's on Amazon. It's on my website. If somebody just like I know people like just kids go through these activity books quickly. I know. I have two and like we buy coloring books all the time. Or we used to. Now some of them just we
I was
just
gonna
print it
say your
out.
your 13-year-old is not gonna like to hear mom say that she does
I
coloring.
know. She no, she does. Actually, she if you ask any of her aunties, they've bought at least one coloring set for her at one time in her life because she still colors.
Thank you.
But yeah, she loves to color and paint and draw and stuff like that. So yeah, she's still into that. But sometimes we just want to print the pages so we can print them over and over. So I do have a digital copy that you can go online and download and buy and download. I do have some so you can have it both in hard copy that you can get on Amazon or order from my website. Um, and you if you order it from my website, you'll get a signed copy sent to you and maybe a few gifts with that when you order from my website. But you can get it from Amazon. Huh?
I said that's beautiful. That we all
Yes.
like some free stuff. A signed copy is worth it's worth more than just getting a regular, actually.
I know, I know, I know.
No.
So so that is coming from one author to another. So yes, she write books for the big people. For the big people. I'm still with the kids. It's that child in me that is still coming out.
You've already brought out the child in me. I don't know how good of a job I've done, but just to let you know that this is something they could even do in 5 minutes or in 10 minutes or whatever. I
Oh,
got printed and done my coloring as we were speaking. I don't know. I was trying to make this elephant look cute. I don't know now. It looks like they just ate too much cookies, like a cookie monster. But the point is, I enjoyed it,
yeah,
and it's cute, and the format of it, I can post it if I want. I can print it and put it on my wall of fame.
yes.
So I do have one question, actually, since we're in
Uh-huh.
the digital world.
Uh-huh.
One, because sometimes you're somewhere and you just want to give the child something to do. You forgot the book at home. Can we color digitally?
So yes, you can color digitally. So if you do get the digital download, which is on the website as well, it can be something that is in your. It will go directly to your email, so you have it every time. If you do have a tablet, and there are um apps that you can use, so like an Adobe Express, I believe you can do it if you have a tablet and you have the stylus and pen. You can copy, you can color. I've used SketchUp. Um it's a free drawing app that you can have on your tablet. It works better on a tablet. Then you have the stylus. You can just put this. It will be up, so you can take a page and basically put it and have the kid color in it. So yes, there are apps that can do it. Like I've used SketchUp for doing that. I know Canva has a way of doing it that you can upload this to Canva and do it. Yes, so there are ways you can do it.
But you can do it.
Yeah.
So, what I wanted to say is we're very proud of you, of
Oh,
this activity book. And ladies and gentlemen, just look out for part two of Thankful for Diseases that will be coming up soon. And
it's in the works.
it's in the works. Because I think ZZ can go so far. ZZ can do so many things. ZZ can, ZZ can become whoever she wants to become. And ZZ might need some lessons to be taught some few lessons,
It
life
is.
experience lessons. So we look forward to what ZZ has for us in the future. And please go to the website. You can check it out, as she said, on the website. On her website, you can also get it from Amazon. Do you think we have any giveaways for maybe the first person or maybe the first two people that purchases this activity book? Would we
Yes.
get a free copy of ZZ?
Yes. The first person that listens to this episode, or first three people that listen to this episode and tell me that they bought a copy, um, they'll get a copy of um, Thankful for Zizi as well.
For ZZ.
Yes.
So
So they'll get a copy of Thankful for Zizi as well with the activity book. So just mention Sisters Let's
Instagram,
Talk in. Can you say that again?
they can post it on our Instagram, Sisters Let's Talk Instagram.
Yes.
That way we know it's done. We can see a photo.
Yes.
You didn't
And
don't
then if you color a picture and send it to me, you never know, you might get another thing coming up. But
oh
yeah,
man, you
there
really
might be
want
a challenge coming up there. But yeah, I would love to see the pictures. I would love to see them.
this is good. So thank you very much, Naomi Bailey. And
Look at you
I
trying to call my author name.
I know I have to think about it.
But I tell people Naomi is one of my middle names. Believe it or not, it's one of my middle names, and it's my grandma's name that I never met. So my dad's mom that I never met her. So Naomi means is a very special name, and here, like my first name is so long, so we can't add any other names on any of my papers. So Naomi is not even in some of my papers. So I think this is just the perfect time to use it. And so yeah, that's my
Love
author
it.
name.